What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's week 4 of the GPS, and we got a showdown in the north between the 2-1 Charm City Charizards and the undefeated 3-0 Pittsburgh Polteageist. So definitely some ramifications here. Who wants that division trophy? Who wants that top seed in the playoffs? We see here Charm City bringing Necrozma, Dusk, Whimsicott, Garchomp, Cobalion, Pheromosa, who they picked up in free agency, and Miltank. Pittsburgh countering with Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Tornadus, Mienshao, Arcanine, who they got in a trade, Sandaconda, and Corviknight. Interesting to see how Charm City wants to use Pheromosa. Can be a little bit of a support, can also be very offensive, of course. We'll also have to see how Pittsburgh takes this battle. They like to use a lot of their lower tier Pokemon to great success, of course. Alright, Anthony and the Pittsburgh Polteageist lead off with Arcanine and Tornadus, while Charm City counters with Garchomp and Whimsicott. So it looks like both teams have the same sort of idea, sending out a Tailwind Prankster setter. Arcanine does get the Intimidate onto Garchomp, however. It looks like Charm City going for the Dynamax. Garchomp getting big. No Dynamax from Pittsburgh. Whimsicott with the taunt onto Tornadus. That could be huge. Oh, we see the Mental Herb, however, from Tornadus, which allows it to get the Tailwind off. Ooh, an Arcanine with a Will-O-Wisp. That is really unfortunate for Garchomp. Garchomp going to be doing nothing here. Interesting choice going for the Rock Fall instead of something like Quake, although I do know Charm City likes to run Sand Veil Garchomp, so gain the sand up for itself. But burn and -1 attack. Garchomp not going to be doing too much here. Whimsicott's going to want to think about getting a Tailwind off, though, if it wants to battle in this speed game. However, Tornadus now outspeeds and gets the taunt off, so good thing for Whimsicott. Didn't try to go for that, but this Flare Blitz will knock out Whimsicott. Ooh, and the Sugar Berry. Oh, no. That was from the recoil. Citrus Berry. Thought we were seeing a Quake go in there. Another Rock Fall. This time going into Tornadus, but again, not doing the sort of damage Charm City wants to see here. Pittsburgh, a great lead. Really stifling what Charm City wanted to do this game. Necrozma comes out. I don't think Charm City is in a very good position here. Not sure why you would put X's or on against this team. Another Will-O-Wisp, but it does miss Necrozma. Very lucky for Charm City. Wake. Get a special defense boost for the team. Necrozma with Sunsteel Strike. This should KO Tornadus here. Yes, it is enough. So both teams now find themselves down one Pokemon. Arcanine has almost fainted, but Charm City's Dynamax is over. As Pittsburgh sends out Sandaconda. I believe this will be the last turn of Tailwind for Pittsburgh. Sandaconda going Gigantamax. Ooh, Arcanine with the Flare Blitz. Into Necrozma. Big damage, but the recoil will knock out Arcanine. And G-Max Sandblast going into Necrozma. This should be enough to get the knockout. It is. Now, teams are tied 2 apiece. Dragon Rush doing nothing with that burn. Sand Tomb damage from G-Max Sandblast. And Pheromosa is the last Pokemon on Charm City side. Facing down Corviknight. Don't like that. No triple axle on this Pheromosa as well. And does look like it is trying to be an offensive. Ooh, we see Garchomp is Choice Scarf. Little note. Don't put choice items on your Pokemon you're gonna Dynamax. Fucking worthless. Please stop doing it. I see coaches do this. Choice Band, Choice Specs, just stop. Stop, just do anything. Do Quick Claw. That's better than this trash right here that I'm seeing. Like, my eyes are bleeding. Luckily, I'm not doing face cams anymore in these videos because my fucking face. Pheromosa goes down to the G-Max Steel Spike. Corviknight with the Brave Bird. Will it be enough to pick up the KO onto Garchomp? Yes, it is. And Pittsburgh takes a pretty definitive victory here against Charm City. So we'll have to see if Charm City can bow their way back for Game 2. One of the big things here is Charm City. You look at their team, all physical attackers, you know, beside Whimsicott, who you're not really too afraid of as a offensive Pokemon, but Arcanine can just do so much work here. And then you got just some very bulky defensive Pokemon like Corviknight and Sandaconda. See here if the teams adopt a different strategy. So again, for this one, like this choice, like I'm not a big fan of some of these item selections here. But this Choice Scarf is really limiting Charm City. So right now, like, Miltank is your best Dynamax option. Which isn't bad. I believe Miltank can get scrappy, so it could even hit Calyrex if it comes in. But, you know, you're not going to do a lot with this Arcanine. Passing around intimidates, and if it can hit the key Will-O-Wisps. Let's see what Pittsburgh leads off with. It's the same lead as last game, Arcanine and Tornadus. You know, sometimes when you know that your opponent has a Intimidator, one of the best anti-intimidate options is something like a White Herb. So just, you know, if you're a team that really focuses on physical Pokemon and you're going up against a team with Intimidates, that is something that you can think about. The team's trading tailwinds here. Oh, Arcanine hits another Will-O-Wisp. Really unfortunate. Again, and I'm looking at Necrozma's attacks here. Like, I can really only comment mostly on Charm City. We don't see anything from Pittsburgh side. They don't record their battles, so we don't really get a lot of information on them. But, like, I'm looking at this X Scissor. I'm like, can I go look at Pittsburgh's team here? Yeah, like it hits male Meowstic, who he hasn't brought to a single match yet. Like, I don't know. Not doing too much. That hit onto Whimsicott's gonna be pretty big though. Necrozma is able to block out a couple attacks, but the burn does keep chipping it away. Another interesting tech against Intimidate is Eject Pack, because it'll automatically swap you out. Now, it's really only good against, like, lead Intimidators. Like, you don't want, like, an Intimidator to come in the middle of your battle and knock you out. The Hurricane hits for Pittsburgh, knocking out Whimsicott. Another Flare Blitz into Necrozma. Arcanine not taking too much recoil there. The Sunsteel Strike will get the knockout onto Tornadus, so both of the prankster Pokemon on either side are gone. Necrozma, though, very weak. Miltank onto the field for Charm City. Pittsburgh sends out Sandaconda. Like, this is where I want to be Dynamaxing here. If I was in Charm Cities. But they do not Dynamax. Pittsburgh isn't hesitating, though. They're going for the Dynamax. Looks like they'll be Dynamaxing Sandaconda yet again, using its Bolt. And residual damage from G-Max Sandblast. High horsepower comes out from Miltank. Not too much damage though. Arcanine's so bulky. Gets its Citrus Berry. And this Flare Blitz will knock out Necrozma. Max Knuckle. Oh, that did huge damage on a Miltank. Was that a crit? That wasn't even a crit. How did that do so much damage to this poor little Miltank? Garchomp. Last Pokemon for Charm City. They're going to make the decision to Dynamax it. Again, just throwing away that choice item. You know, Garchomp might as well not even have an item. Is the Dynamax for Charm City. They're going to need a lot to get back into this. That Arcanine's probably going to throw off another Will-O-Wisp. Sandaconda's probably looking to knock out Miltank here. There's the Wormwind. Ooh, it is enough to knock out Arcanine, however. And get the attack drop onto Sandaconda, bringing it back to neutral. Sandspit comes out. Sandaconda with another Sandblast that will knock out Miltank. Now Garchomp is going to be left to face down Sandaconda. And the last remaining Pokemon for Pittsburgh, Calyrex Shadow Rider, their X tier. I think that anything really would have knocked out Calyrex from here. I'm sure you could have gone for Wormwind again. Astral Barrage does good damage, not enough to get Garchomp below half though. And there's the Darkness. Will we see? No Focus Sash. Calyrex goes down. So it is a 1v1 here. I wonder if Charm City had gone for Wormwind there instead of Darkness. I think that would have been enough to get the KO. Why he's using Dragon Rush, I have no idea. There's another Wormwind. Oh, it almost knocks out Sandaconda. But Garchomp goes down. I would have to take a look at those calcs again, but I think that... Let's see, let's take Calyrex. Shadow Rider. We'll let this go for a second. Oh, actually, no. Wormwind would not have been enough for the KO. So I guess that was the right decision. But with that, Pittsburgh takes the match in 2 games. Charm City falls to 2-2. Pittsburgh up to 4-0. Next week, they'll be facing the also undefeated Boston Braviers. So one team's going to walk away 5-0. A very prestigious record. You know, a perfect first half of the season. We'll have to see who that is. Let me know down in the comments below which team you're rooting for. And as always, stay classy, society.